audio. We in this bitch.
Oh man.
Trying to do it clear on the side of the game. Get it poppin' with the podcast. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is disorderly conduct, and right now you are in the slow jam section of the night. This is the quiet storm portion of the show. I'd like to welcome you. Welcome your co-host, Mr. DJ Harlem James is in the building, everybody.
Amen.
2 snaps in the Z, everybody. 2 snaps in the Z for Mr. D. We gonna keep it smooth and sexy for you tonight. Better put a little pep in your step and a little glide in your stride tonight. Fellas, okay, I'm done bullshit. This is disorderly conduct, damn it. We are in the building. We are here on time. Okay, 2 minutes late.
Nah, fuck that. We on time.
We did start on time, damn it. We did. We say ish, so this is on time. Damn it, this is on time, and we are here. We are present, and we are live in effect. I am your host, your CEO, Kreg Stewart K-Mac. I am live and in the building right now. Damn it. In effect, it's Friday night as usual. Damn it, 7:30-ish. If you haven't liked and shared the podcast, damn it, like and share it now. If you're listening to the podcast, make sure you have hit that subscribe button and you go back and you listen to 30-some episodes that we got all the way from the beginning. Back when we didn't have none of this equipment, matter of fact. None of this. None of this. We got to get our likes and our shares in while we over here talking to y'all. How's everybody week been? I said myself, I'm in the building. K-Mac is in the building. DJ Harlem James.
Hey, I'm sorry, y'all.
Is in the building. It's okay, bro. You just over here doing your part.
I'm trying to. I be in my socials.
You're doing your part,
and I be trying to like, share, and subscribe shit like you should. If you're watching this right now, you should like, share, and subscribe. Damn it, we trying to hit 600. We at 598, and I know it's 2 of y'all out there that you want to hit that like button. You want to share the page. You want to subscribe and see all this good-ass content that we steady dropping for y'all, whether we have a good episode or a bad episode. Damn it, we bringing you something different. Some shit you ain't
something
used
different
to.
every damn week. That's what we do at Disorderly Conduct. That's what we try to do, man, to make it happen. Make stuff happen, brother. We don't make no complaints. We don't complain about nothing. But shit do happen on Disorderly Conduct. We just got to keep it 100% real. But this week, this Friday night, y'all, nothing went wrong, man. We are totally prepared. But we are on time.
We are on time.
We are here. We ready to go. As you see, we have one missing member. Kayla Smith. Yeah. You know, the white girl. Yeah, she's not on time right now. She's running on CP time. If you didn't know, Kayla's like the whitest black girl I know. Like, her timing is worse than us, man. Like, literally. I should have told her 7 o'clock the show started. She would have found out eventually. But either way, man, we live in effect, live and direct. Welcome y'all to the episode. What is this? 32? 32. We are live in effect. In your face, man. Episode 32. This is a serious episode, by the way. Got a lot of heavy stuff we're gonna talk about this episode, man. Try to wait on Kayla. Try to let her slide on in here. Hopefully, tell Kayla don't ring the doorbell, please, because I heard that all through the ding. Come on, man. A loud ass doorbell on the podcast. I guess it kept it real raw 100. She ain't even got a key though.
Yes, she did.
I'm about to say, okay. Come on in the damn house. Don't be playing.
Just be polite, man.
Right. Okay. Anyway, this is episode 32, man. A real deal episode where we're gonna get into some tough topics, man. Some tough personal stories, man. To talk about mental health, basically, and our personal stories, our personal situations that we've gone through, and how we have overcame those situations, and how we've tried to not let the mental health aspect that comes with dealing with adversity and dealing with problems that you go through in your life, man, to overcome that. And this is the platform to do it. Why not, man? This is the time to do it. This is the platform to do it. This is why we doing it. So that's why I'm here, man, to bring these people the mental health episode, to talk about this good stuff, man, because I got a story to tell. You got a story to tell, my brother. We all got a story to tell. We also got to make sure we shout out the voice of reason is in the building.
Voice of reason?
What up?
Hey, voice of reason. Hey. What up?
Voice of reason.
Yeah, voice of reason. I set up over here, either y'all. We got to get the voice of reason together. So, got it together over there. Okay, voice of reason. She together, we together. We all got it together. KJ is back in the building. KJ Thomas, what's up, my brother? Shelton Fortenberry's in the building. What's good, brother? Let me make sure we get y'all on the screen. Get y'all these good shout outs since y'all tuned in.
That damn screen time.
We appreciate it, man. We thank y'all for taking your time, brothers, from coming back to the episode. And if anybody else is tuned in, man, make sure you like and share and subscribe to the podcast, man. Disorderly Conduct Entertainment. Because why? Why should they subscribe to the podcast, Harlem? Tell them right now. Harlem know it.
Look.
Right now.
Look, y'all. I'm going to be honest with you. We need y'all to like, share, and subscribe because we're doing this for y'all. We can't do this without y'all, man. We
are doing this for y'all.
We gonna discuss some things people ain't ready to really talk about. Or people do talk about, but they do it in secret, man. I don't think folks really understand.
They don't talk about it.
I think it's such a stigma on the term.
Folks don't know how heavy it's finna get tonight.
Mental health, that we look at it as being mentally ill, which is two different things. You know what I'm saying? It's life is hard. Shit happens, y'all. Life will come at you fast, man. But you gotta. It puts you in a certain mindset. That's why I can't wait till Kayla get here and we get into it, because I know I done been through some shit. Look, I done thought a whole lot of ways, y'all.
A whole lot of ways?
A whole lot of ways.
A whole lot of ways?
I done, like the Botany boys say, I done thought of many ways.
In a whole lot of ways.
A whole lot of ways, y'all. And sometimes you fall into a dark place as far as your thinking, man. Like being unmotivated. Being almost 400 pounds, like shit like that is.
Speak about it, my good brother.
Hey, man.
Since you going first, I mean, you here. Go ahead and tell your story, man.
Okay.
This is the Say What's Real segment of the show where we just
say what's real. If I jump into it now, I have to repeat it once.
No, you won't, because she just gonna have to miss it. Hey, this is the show. We got to keep it going.
Well, okay. For those that didn't know, this is a mental health episode, and I'm going to share my story and stories of things that have happened to me and my mental health and my mindset and how I thought at certain points in my life, man.
Take your time, brother.
Take my time.
Take your time.
For the people that didn't know, I have tried to commit suicide like 3 times in my lifetime. One time I was in like 7th grade. The second time I think I tried in high school. I was definitely older and tried in high school. The third time I tried it, and what literally happened is I was trying to kill myself. Now, I didn't do it the most effective way. That's how I must have known I wanted to live deep down inside, because I had a fucking butter knife trying to cut my wrist. Nigga, I was just sawing into like the top layer of my skin meat. So it wasn't going to kill me. At the most, it was just going to annoy nigga. And I was like, okay, if I found it that hard to kill myself, it must be easy to live. But I think that's a thought that a lot of people have. And if you never had that thought, that's great for you. But I think a lot of people have thought about taking themselves out the game. And to put yourself in that mind frame.
Yeah, they have.
To put yourself in that mind frame, and the way I thought about it, I was thinking about me so much. I was thinking about how it would be easier for me to not be here. But I never thought about the people around me to not be here. You feel what I'm saying? Like, no matter what you think of a person, everybody needs somebody. To somebody, you're something. So I couldn't imagine if I would have done that, how my mama would have felt, or my pops, or my sister. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the baby of the family. Like, that would have been it. So suicide a lot of times is it's a permanent solution to a temporary problem. It's a very tough thing to deal with, to kind of make that decision on your own. As far as, I'm feeling so bad about my situation and I don't see things getting better, that I would take myself out the game, man. And I hope that if you're struggling with that or have struggled with that, it's all right. It's okay to not be okay. You know what I'm saying? That thought is terrible to have, but don't act on it. You got to find some peace in something in this life of ours to find a reason to go on. Mine was knowing that things could be better. And at that time, I was definitely, I know I was 300 pounds in high school for sure. 300 pounds. Upset. Didn't see things going right. And something about having a bad day and waking up that next day, it always lets you know you can go on. And that's what got me through, was, I guess, seeing that, knowing that things could be better. Like, if I would have done that, Kreg, how would I would have known that I could have lost 135 pounds? You know what I'm saying?
What made you do that?
I wanted better. You only get one shot at life, and I could have either been fat all my life, or I could have done something and got better, nigga. And once I started, and my mood started improving, and my health started improving, it gave me a reason to keep going. Okay, things ain't always as bad. Situations don't always stay the same, but you're going to have to be the catalyst to make a move.
Make it happen.
It ain't make that shit happen, because it's not going to come to you. I tried, and you know what happened? I gained 64 pounds from the time I graduated till motherfucking 2012. I graduated in 08. 64 pounds, nigga. Like, put that shit on. And a lot of that I was carried. Fuck it. I was a very emotional eater. You know what I'm saying? As far as, if I'm upset about some shit or I feel a certain way, I eat them feelings. So to get that size and see it happening to you, I had to change my emotions and the way I felt about myself and how I perceived myself, because I never seen nothing getting better, bro. It was tough times, especially if you have never been a 300-pound 13-year-old, 14-year-old. That shit ain't
tough being fat as a kid.
It's tough being fat. I'm talking about, and I've been big since motherfucking, when I really realized I was fat, I was in 5th grade, and I got bigger from there. You know what I'm saying? So just thinking about this shit, man, I just had to make a change. Like, I don't think, unless you've been really overweight, and I mean obese, you'll never understand what it's like to be a fat person, and the thoughts that go into that, and having to limit yourself because you can't fit in a restaurant booth. Like, you can't fit in a fucking restaurant booth. We out to eat. We got to bring an extra chair because you can't fit in a booth with everybody else, and the waiter got to step over you and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You in fucking high school shopping at the Big and Tall because you can't find a fucking shirt that fit. You wear a size 48 pants, nigga. Like, and it do something to you. It's like everything hurt. It's hard to do certain shit. You sweat for no reason. You feel.
Whoa.
And then I was on a lot of drugs then too. You know what I'm saying? That's when I was doing all my pills and shit, my opiates, and it was a toxic mindset. That shit was terrible to fucking be in. I tried to take myself out the game, but like I said, anytime somebody have a bad day or you have terrible thoughts, y'all, wait for that next day. If that next day is better than the day that you had before, it's gonna be all right. I'm not gonna say everything gonna be perfect, but it's gonna be better than the day you had before.
It ain't never be perfect.
It ain't never gonna be perfect, right, man? But if you know somebody that's going through that shit, if you got a friend that ever talk about that or whatever, take that shit seriously and listen to that person, man, because that shit happened out here. It almost was me, and so many people fuck with me. It's crazy because I'm like, I don't think I'm nothing. And a lot of people who commit suicide don't think anything about themselves, man. But to know that you got people around you that care, man. You, the people on Facebook, everybody that fuck with me, that tune in disorderly conduct, y'all the ones that keep me going. It's a lot of days I don't want to get my big ass up in the morning, but I'm up at 4. So you can be up whenever you can because you pushing me. I need that kind of energy around me. I need them people. It's nothing. Everybody wants the feeling of being wanted, nigga. So for y'all to show so much love to a person, man, you got to get that same love back because you don't know how people feeling out here, y'all. But that's kind of my spiel on it. So if people, mental health is not only just mental illness as far as, schizophrenia and shit like that. It's, right. Nigga, are you okay? Are you okay today? Ask people that sometimes, man. Not how you doing. Nigga, are you good? Anything?
You good?
You want to talk about anything? You got a headache. We carry a lot of... Life is hard, and we carry a lot of shit, and I don't think we realize how much we carry and how much that spills over. People can tell when you're unhappy. Like, ask somebody how they actually doing one day, man.
Ask somebody how they doing, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. As black men, we gotta ask each other how we doing on a day-to-day basis as it is, man. Too much mean mugging going on, man. We gotta start. I started looking, man. Told you about my story at the gas station, man. Saw, another brother dressed with dreads and all that shit, and I looked at him upside his head or whatever, and I had to check myself. I'm like, dude, what's wrong with you? Why are you looking at this man like something wrong with him? And sometimes, situation pop off where something wrong with a nigga, but you know what I'm saying, though? You just run into niggas like that. But for the most part, we all out here trying to be good people, make a living, have something, be something, dream bigger. At least I hope so. Shit, that's what I'm out here trying to do. So for the most part, man, as black men, we just start greeting each other, man. Look each other in the eyes. Just speak. You ain't gotta shake each other's hand. Just say, hey, the nod. Everybody know the nod, man. Do the nod. We don't even do the nod no more, man.
We done
lost the nod now.
I've been having to check myself about not.
They just walk past you, straight past you.
You know what I'm saying?
I look. I'm big on looking people in their eyes and especially, just looking people in their eyes. Period. I want you to know that that's a sign of respect to me. I respect you. You respect me. That's just. I shake my head when I see grown men walk by me and just don't even try to look you in your eye. They just stare face. It just tripped me out. I'm like, ain't nothing wrong with just looking at a man and saying, "What's up, man?" White, black, Mexican, it don't matter.
Just speaking,
but especially my black men. We each other interaction between each other. We got to start speaking, man. It's okay for our sisters, man. Holding the door for them, man. It's okay.
Even if they don't say thank you.
It ain't got to be a thank you.
Because I'll be fucked up on a thank you sometimes. But it's bigger than a thank you.
I done had a couple women the past few months, man, hold the door open for me. So it ain't nothing that done threw me off or tripped me out. It's been like, it's sisters out here holding the door open for me. And they, out here making it happen. So it's part of it. Wait, come on over here. Come on. Come on over here, sit on down.
Hey.
She made it, y'all.
Hey.
Kay is in the building.
Yes.
She came through.
Struggle getting in.
It's okay, Kay. You came through for you, boy. You caught us right now. Harlem just finished telling his story basically about almost committing suicide and
yeah, I've been through that.
We basically trying to tell people how to overcome. We're telling our stories, and we want to tell people how to overcome those tragedies and how to deal with those at the same damn time, because we know that you can't really just all the way get over them. But hopefully, if you hear our stories tonight, you can deal with them a little bit better than what you have been dealing with, because hopefully we can make it easier. This is the platform for us to do it. So I figured, why not be able to tell our stories? I don't know if you wanted to jump on here right now since you came late. Let's just do it. Why not, Kay?
So,
hop in.
I don't know if I want to tell my whole story because, I'm writing a book about it.
Right, you got to sell the book.
Where should I go? I should promote, huh?
Right.
Definitely.
Book time, book sales. Talk about the book. What's the book about?
My book is actually called Turned Out, Greater the Sacrifice, Greater the Gain. And it's about how I got into the street life. Okay. And I lost my kids. And finally kind of lived the street life for a little bit where I was selfish, went through some stuff, was really just tired of responsibility and taking care of everybody. Because, even though I had people that took care of me, throughout my life, like, I worked since I was 15. So, I had to grow up early. Like, I pretty much had free reign as a kid. So anyways, went through this, situation or whatever, lost my kids, went through rehab, got a job, had to go through court, went through a stressful family situation, and ended up fighting my family to get my kids back. And that was like the hardest thing I've ever had to do. And it put me through a lot. Like, I went through a lot of depression. I went through ups, downs. Mainly the most important thing was when I was, like, trying to get my kids back. Like, I don't know how many days I was like, God, I just don't want to wake up. Like, I'm done. I'm over it. Like, I didn't know what I was fighting for. It felt like I was just battling absolutely nothing, Mm-hmm. And, like, I felt like I was fighting for no reason. Like, I had nobody support as far as, like, my family. Like, my whole family was against me, except for my mom, And that's just not the way my family was, when I was growing up and raised and stuff. But anyway, so I just felt like I didn't have nobody. I was alone. I felt like nobody understood what it was like to lose their kids. My friends at the time either had their kids and, had a boyfriend or a baby daddy that took care of them and they didn't have no issues like what I went through, or, it was just one of those things where I just felt alone. Like, nobody understood what it was like to go through your kids, lose your kids or not have them, and they're in arm's reach and you can't even hold them or touch them or bathe them, or you can only see them for 20 minutes and you had to drive 20 minutes there and 20 minutes home crying the whole way. It's just a depression. It was real. It was rough. And so my book is really about overcoming that and, what I went through, the whole process. It was hard. It was... You saw some of it.
Yeah, I ain't gonna tell it. I ain't gonna tell it.
It was rough, I don't know how many times
I see
put myself
the
out
change in you, most definitely.
Thank you.
I've seen you at the bottom where you were, and I've seen somebody climb out of it and not make no excuses. So I want to ask you, what made you make the switch to finally just say, damn the street life, I want to take care of my kids. I want my kids back. I want my babies.
Ooh. I'm a really honest person, and a situation happened to where I was lied on about a situation. Somebody said I had sex with them or whatever, and that's not what happened. And the guy I was with ended up beating me to the point that I had 2 black eyes and 2 broke ribs. And I stayed with him after he beat me. We were in Florida at the time, and it was almost my youngest daughter's birthday. And at that point, I was just so scared to just leave. I didn't know what was going to happen at that point. I didn't want anybody to see me like that. So I put my makeup on. I was like, can I go home for my daughter's birthday? He was like, yeah, I'm going to take you home. So we went home for my daughter's birthday, and I saw her. I got to spend time with her for her birthday. And one of the last things she said to me when I was leaving was, please don't go. And that's all I could think about, like, the whole time. Like, I was on the way home. When I got there, like, nobody was there. He wasn't even there. So I was just I was just thinking, like, why am I here? Like, why am I doing this? You know, like, I was lied on about a situation. I'm sitting here with 2 black eyes and 2 broke ribs. I can barely breathe. You know, why am I doing this? Like, why continue to be selfish? And I ended up having a play and ended up knowing this guy and stayed with him for a couple days, and he gave me money to take care of myself or whatever. And I called one of my best friends, and she came to get me, and it was 4 adults and 3 kids living in a 550 square foot 1-bedroom apartment for 3 months. Until I could get into a rehab at the VA. It was a struggle, though, because, you know, when you've been in the streets and you don't have no money and you don't have no job and you don't have no family or friends, you know, you want that income. You want, you know, and it was really hard. It was a struggle. It was rough. And then, you know, I had 2 black eyes and 2 broke ribs, and I had to explain that to people, and, you know, it was rough. It was, you know, it was one of them situations, but that's what got me out was my kids. I mean, just that thought of, you know, damn, I got 2 black eyes and 2 broke ribs. What'll be next? You know, will I be dead next? Right. Will it be a gun up to my head next? You know, what will be next? And I've been through situations like that before, you know. So why continue to go through them? I've already lost the most precious things in the world to me, which is my kids. So why would I be selfish again and lose myself? Then they really wouldn't have me, you know? And that's something I had to struggle with, too, when I tried to commit suicide. I've done that before, too. So, you know, just the thought of, you know, even though you want to be that selfish, you just can't, because there's something that ties you here, brings you back here, and even though you want to fight it and you want to just let it go, you know, that I have a bigger heart. I'm a bigger person than that, and I just don't think I could hurt the people around me that actually do love me and actually do care about me, that have seen me grow and have seen me change from the person that I was to who I am now, you know. And it don't have to be my family, like my blood family, you know.
Exactly.
I've known you and Sam for, 15 years? And y'all been there through all of it. So I don't, you know, I wouldn't know what to do if I couldn't see KJ or y'all, you know. Like, I just think about stuff like that. I just can't be selfish. And I think people that, you know, go through that are selfish. They just, you know, I don't know. There's so much you could, you know, I don't know. There's so many resources. There really is.
My brother, you had some stats over here that you brought. I don't want you to bring your paperwork and not get to some of your stuff. Kayla, that was a great story.
So
first
many
of all,
stats, and I'm glad.
Man,
and you heard Kayla wasn't even here, but she harped on what I said.
Right,
man.
just hop right in. That's what we do. She just slide right in here and don't miss a beat. That's it.
You think about you think about yourself.
Like Kayla, these work.
Yeah, you can put them on.
Put those on. Yeah, we in the building. Headphones work.
My little bitty head. But somebody had a big head.
It was
when
me.
They was on these.
It was me. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I was over there.
You fitted all the
tested them. I was testing them out.
You fitted all the headphones.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, my man. I know you got these stats for. Let's get into these stats for.
Harping on what Kayla said, you think so selfishly when you think about suicide, but it's something about realizing what you got around you and the people that not only you but the people that you affect, man. It make you think real differently. But I got some damn stats here, y'all. You know I love my damn stats. I'm all about some numbers, baby. These are facts coming from several different resources I found through extensive clicking on Google. But hey, mental health.gov says 1 in 5 American adults have experienced a mental health issue. 1 in 5. 1 in 10 young people experienced a period of major depression.
And they probably didn't even know
and didn't even know it. They say that a lot.
And probably didn't even know it.
Half of all mental health disorders show first signs before a person turns 14 years old, and 3/4 of mental health disorders begin after the age of 24. So, basically, the more shit you go through, the more susceptible you becoming to not feeling well, man. They talking about actual mental health like bipolar and schizophrenia, which I have a brother who has schizophrenia. He's mentally retarded. And that's a whole different ball game,
Mm-hmm.
buddy. Like, if you've ever had to deal with people who've had that, man, because he's smart as fuck, but it's just some things you can't control.
Yep.
It's a lot you can't control with that.
Oh, I got that. Yep.
You know,
Little sister, man.
Hey.
Little sister, same way.
But it's like, but see, and I always think when it comes to things like that, I'm always like, damn, I think it's hard because my mama had him when she was 15, nigga, in school, going to Central, and had this little boy that had these mental health issues and having to grow up with that, and nigga, like, if it's hard for me to imagine how to raise that child, how hard is it to be that person going through that? Like, he'll have voices talking to him and shit, and they keep giving him all this medicine. And you never know how the medicine react. Like, it's so
Right.
to think in that person's shoes, man. I don't really. I can't compare apples and oranges like that. But that mental health is a thing. Like, mental illness is a serious situation, whether it is actual like bipolar or schizophrenia or, you know, whatever you got, to nigga just feeling bad. Like, it almost all affect you in the same way. It all got negative results to
Right.
it. All these damn stats. 6.9% of adults in the U.S., 16 million at least, have had one major depressive episode in the past year. 1 in 6, nigga.
Makes
I
sense.
would say I'm one of those.
You one of those?
Yep.
I can't say that I'm not one of them people.
I say I'm
You know
one of
what I'm
those
saying?
people.
Like,
I put myself in that group too.
Yeah, I can say I'm one of those. In the last year,
18.1%, 42 million of American adults live with anxiety disorders. Niggas, it's we not well,
No.
and we think that we can function so flawlessly, man. Like,
and a lot of people are scared to take medicine.
a lot of people are scared to take medicine. Matter of fact, 16.3% of Hispanic adults
Do I need to get my little people?
are living with a mental health condition. 19.3 white adults are living with a mental health condition. 18.6% of
Y'all
black
know we got
adults
kids running
are
around.
living with a mental health condition, nigga. Like, it's out there, and people ain't well. I think we not well, and I think more people are quote unquote sick.
People are afraid to admit
And
that they got issues.
because it's a stigma on mental health.
Black men can't admit we got issues.
Nigga, I will
We can't talk about we got mental. Man, we can't. What?
I'm fucked up in the head. I'll be having a lot of thoughts, nigga.
We gotta be strong. We gotta be everything.
You can't have no
Yeah,
emotions. You
first
gotta
time
hold
somebody
on.
say how you feel, they'll be like, "What?"
And that's what I said.
What's wrong with you?
How do you
Yeah.
feel? Just ask somebody how they feel, y'all. Just things like that can change a whole person day, a whole person thought. And we put such a stigma on mental health, especially with people that want to go and talk to a fucking therapist, but nobody else will listen to them because they think they fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
talked to a therapist.
that's what I'm saying. Some people can't do that though.
Yeah.
Is what I'm saying, because they think that, oh, you talk to a therapist, you must have something really crazy with you, and it's
Damn
not.
that.
Exactly.
Go talk to a therapist.
Man, you better get that shit up off your chest, y'all.
I feel like, I don't know, like when I'm with my therapist, and I'll say I don't go religiously. Hell,
Pull
I
that
should.
closer to you. I'm sorry, I can't.
Okay. You bet you okay now?
No, just pull the whole thing.
the whole
There we
thing.
go.
We live.
Okay.
There we go.
So, anyways, when I go see my therapist or whatever, it's more like and even I won't even say just my therapist. Like when I go to see my ghostwriter to write my book, I sit in a chair, I relax. I hate being asked questions, but this is the time where they ask me 1,100,000 questions, and I'm finally able to get it all out
Right.
at once, you know? And there's no judgment. There's no, you know, no type of looks, no hatred, no nothing. And there's more of how did you feel at that time, you know? What can we do to make you step away from that and not feel that way. And, you know, because when you're going through that and you're trying to talk to your friend or your boyfriend, girlfriend, mom, dad, they're just like, oh, it's just, you know, something you're going through. It'll be okay, you know. And that's not, you know, no. Heck no. Like, I've been through a lot. I've been through the military. I've been through a marriage and a divorce. I got 2 kids.
Let me make sure hold on, go back. We got our Army veteran over here.
Yeah,
First of all, thank you for your service and protecting us and of that good stuff. I know you go through shit with the veterans and all that good stuff, and I talk to veterans. Matter of fact, Jason Huffmaster, he's on here. He's a veteran, I believe, follows the show. Man, it's veterans that follow this show, so I want to make sure we shout you out. And
I am.
Can you, I don't want to take you to there, but can you speak on a situation, maybe talking about, you know, dealing with the Army and PTSD and, you know, how that can affect you?
Yeah, I'll tell you something that happened. You know, we were on completely different hours, 12 hours difference in Iraq than here. And when I was in Iraq, and I was 19 when I was there, y'all, just so you remember how young I was. 19. Like, I went through basic training, AIT. I came home for, 13 days, Samantha? And then I went straight to Iraq. Yeah, I was home for 13 days, and I went straight over there. So, needless to say, I'm on the phone with my mom. It's like 6 o'clock in the morning where I'm at. So, it's 6 p.m. where she's at. She just got off work. We're going through an attack. And we didn't know. We on the phone. She hear a big boom and screams, and the phones go out. Because when stuff like that happens there, the phones go out. They cut out all communications so that you can't, you know, communicate what's going on the ground. And we had to run to the bunkers or whatever. So my phone was gone. Hell, I was in the room with it when that happened. So we had to run outside to the bunkers or whatever. So we're in the bunkers, and the phones were down, I would say, for a couple days.
Wow. For
a couple days. So you can only imagine what was going through my mom's head, you know what I'm saying? And I have dreams and stuff about booms and, you know, noises and stuff like that. I went through some other stuff I really don't want to talk about.
It's all good.
But when I came home... when I went to the VA and kind of talked to them about what was going on or whatever, like, they automatically put me on medicine, right? And when people automatically put you on medicine, like, in my mind, that's like, damn, you don't believe how I feel or what I think.
It's like a cop-out almost.
Right. Yeah. In my mind, that's how I feel. So I didn't take the medicine. So I'm having dreams where I can't even wake up from. Or to the point that I don't even go to sleep. Like, yeah. I don't know. How did I act when I came home?
You know.
They can't hear you.
Oh, my bad.
Moderator.
When you first came home,
I know I wasn't myself.
No. You could tell, like, certain sounds affected her. Like, her ears was always open. Always.
Yeah.
To every... she was very sensitive. TV, shows, like, you couldn't, you know, like, you could just see it kind of just in her face. So, yeah. I mean, you could obviously tell the difference. And I think as a friend, for me, it was hard because you didn't want to ask, like, what'd you go through? You know.
See, I was always taught you're not supposed to ask. Is that?
Sound a better word.
I mean, I've never had anybody ask me what I went through. You know, my mom was real adamant on whenever you're ready, just tell, you could tell me what you want to tell me. I have only told one person everything that I have went through in Iraq, and that's my grandma. And I wholeheartedly feel like the reason why she needed to know was because I knew every day that I was in Iraq that she was praying for me to come home.
Right.
And I really didn't talk to her much while I was there because I was so worried about what she would hear or have to, go through. And we had lost somebody. We had lost a really close friend of the family who was like an uncle to me growing up. We lost him in Iraq a year before I went. And they sent me to the same place that his plane was shot down. So it was really emotional for everyone because we had, grown up with this man. He was, much older, of course, but my mom grew up with him. My dad grew up with him. He was like a friend of the family. And they had lost him, we lost him in a helicopter explosion up there. And then when I got sent there, it was like, dang, what's going to happen next? So my grandma was the only person I really just opened up to. I think I told Samantha a little bit. A few things of what I went through. It's a whole different world there, I'll say that. When I first got there, it was 2008. They were just getting electricity. Like, they didn't even have electricity, like, for real. And we were staying in tents and sand and showering outside, you know. Peeing and pooping in porta potties, and
See, and y'all had porta potties because people in them, in some of them communities and things out there, like third world countries are.
Now, what they did was they dug a hole in the sand, shit and pissed, and then covered it up.
Straight cat litter
wiped
action.
With their hand and everything.
Wow.
Yeah.
Made it happen. What they wipe their ass with is my question.
Their hand.
Be thankful.
Oh, with their hand.
Yeah.
Be thankful.
They didn't have tissue.
So they just wiped their ass with their hand.
Yeah, we didn't shake hands over there.
I was about to say.
You ain't supposed to head
Nice to meet you.
What's going on?
Actually, I remember having to teach. I remember having to teach some Iraqis how to use a porta potty. Now that was funny. That was epic.
Teaching people how to use the bathroom.
That was epic. Yeah.
Well, we thinking. We teaching people how to.
Wow.
Well, yeah, man. This is real talk, real stuff right here. This is the reason we do this. You asked me what was the point in this episode. I said for people to show, man, and talk about their story. We all have a story. We all have something that we've all gone through that we need to talk about. That sometimes, man, the best way to do it is talking about it amongst the people that care about you, the people that love you the most. And this is the platform. This is the area to do it. Disorderly conduct, damn it. We are here. We are live right now. Hey, Mr. Niece, tuned in.
Hey,
what's up? Tuned in. Oh.
I just want to kick on the topic that, or not the topic, but just the comment that I think people think that mental health is something you are born with. Mental health issues can be anything from you getting in a car wreck to being in a fight to
I mean, it develops.
Anything. It could be anything. It could be a relationship breakup. It could be a loss of a child. It could be a divorce. It could be anything.
We all go through it.
It's not something that you're born with. It's not something that you can just avoid either. It's serious. It's something that, I think everybody deals with, but they try to hide.
Yeah.
Most definitely. Got a comment. Mr. Nee says the people I knew came home instead of talking about it, they turned to alcohol.
Hey, we all look.
I drink? I think I drank. Oh, I think I drank.
See, I can't fool with alcohol. Like
you know what? Oh my God, did we drink? Ooh.
I can't see how y'all do it, man. But see, I think everybody got their own thing. We all, like I say, one of my mottos is life is hard, nigga. Like from regular folks like us to CEOs, whatever, we all do something to numb that pain. Some people pop pills, some people drink, some people smoke weed. You know what I'm saying? Because I know when I was going through my thing, even though when I was going through my suicide shit, boy, I was on them pills, nigga. I was bars and shit, fucking oxycontin, oxycodone. That shit old to me. That's why it's not fun, nigga. I done did it, man. When you forgetting whole days and shit. And you can only go a certain amount of hours without needing that pill, bro. That shit stopped being fun. Codeine and shit, as much as the rappers and shit want to make that shit seem cool, nigga, it's opiates, nigga. That shit is heroin, bro. You gonna be fending for that shit too. Don't let, man, look. anybody that got any kind of mental health issues, whether you're unhappy or you done been through some things with the PTSD or whatever, find another outlet for that, man, because them drugs gonna put you in the early grave. I done damn near did it. It's not a fun time, man. Alcohol too.
Keep your mind occupied.
Man. That same energy you put into them drugs, put it back into yourself, and you'll you'll get your money back tenfold that way. It's just hard to do because life is fucking hard, and as soon as something go wrong, I'm probably gonna smoke me some devil lettuce, and I'm gonna be all right.
Romaine. Spinach. Damn it.
Green stuff.
Just something green and leafy.
But it's medicine, though.
Oh, man. Y'all done shared some good stuff. I guess it's my turn now, huh?
Yeah.
I said I was going to do it, so I guess it's the time to do it. Hey, I was going to share my story. Listen, man, black men got to be able to talk about everything, not just suicide, not just whatever, just being able to talk about certain issues or certain things they go through. So, black men, if you tuned in, man, I hope you learned something from me. I hope you learned something from a man over here. I hope y'all learned something from Kayla over here. Learn something about her. Learn who she is as a woman, where she's come from, and where she's at today. So that is why we do this. But I guess my story is, for me, it's a little bit different than suicide. I guess my mental illness or mental health issue that I deal with, man, is rape. When I was younger, I was raped. See, it's even hard for me to say.
Right.
It's
a tough thing to deal with.
It's not that it's tough for me to say. It's just because, like you said, there's a stigmatism with me because it was a woman family member. So it's like, when you a guy, I guess, or a boy, it's looked upon different. Like, that's not really rape. You know what I'm saying? That's how I felt, or that's how I kind of still feel a little bit.
Right.
Everybody don't know, if they listen to that, they do. But hey, it's cool. It is what it is. Like, I'm able to talk about it now. This is the point in doing this. I was raped by a woman family member, so it made me feel like I couldn't talk about it. Like, it was something that, because it was a woman, that nobody was gonna take me serious. Nobody was gonna look at it like it was an issue. Nobody was gonna take it serious. So I just held it in, right?
Props on it,
right? Like, it was a woman family member, and when I was 7, I remember exactly how it happened. In the bathroom, just chilling. Next thing I know, she walk in like, "Hey, how you doing? What's going on?" Next thing I know, my pants down. She had telling me, she rubbing on me, my fingers, where she put them on her, and it wasn't like it wasn't the first time. It wasn't long. Like, it was like 2 minutes, maybe even shorter, maybe a minute. It was quick. Like, it happened though.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And it happened. Like, it really happened. Like, this shit happened. I'm not making this shit up. And it's hard to talk. It's not that it's hard to talk about. It's like I said, it's hard because I don't think people take me serious. Because when I say as a woman, like, dude, what you fussing about? What you complaining about? But that fucked me up.
Because you were still a kid at the end of the day.
That fucked me up. Every time I saw the woman, every time we came around each other, the situation, it always happened. Something happened, something sort of. And it got to the point to where every time, I didn't know if I could say something. I didn't know who to tell. I didn't know who to talk to. Like, I didn't know if I can come to my parents and talk to them about it. I didn't really, I didn't know what to do with the situation. It's just, it happened though. And I get tired of holding that in. Like, Sam knew. I told Sam, I wouldn't say first 2 years. It took me a while, like maybe 3 or 4.
You never told me the story,
right?
Until
told you the story
recently, but I knew pretty much what had happened early on. Probably, I would say about, it was probably about 2 years in.
Yeah, it took a while. It's just something there. Over time, I've listened to other brothers and seen them be able to talk about the issue, and I feel like it's up to me to for me, this is a hurdle. Like, I want people, like, this episode is about no excuses, making no excuses, overcoming adversity, overcoming issues, overcoming the stuff that we've gone through, and not letting this stuff determine our path and our future. Now, it fucked me up. It fucked up my childhood a little bit. The hardest thing about, I guess, what happened was we moved back into the same damn house where the shit happened at. Now, we weren't living there, but it was my grandma's house at the time. But we moved from a house in Fush Dam and we moved back into the house. That fucked me up. You know, that used to be the house where, you know, when you get older and you move and when your family fall apart or whatever, shit happen. You know, you don't be as close or whatever. You move, grandma moved to another house or whatever, and then that house is open, so we move into it. That fucked me up. That threw me off. That made me be like, I don't know if this shit is like, this is cool, because I had to walk in the same bathroom every day.
You had to relive
every fucking day. Every day, every night. And it's the same bathroom where the shit happened. But I've never told nobody. So it was like, how can you bitch and complain about it if you never talked about it? But then it's like, who can I fucking talk to about it? Who gonna listen to me? Who gonna take me serious? Who the fuck can I come to? Who the fuck gonna listen to me? And it's just hard. But I know I'm not the only black man that's gone through that. And I don't know if anybody out there that's listening that's gone through it. You ain't got to say it. You ain't got to talk about it or whatever. I'm just telling you from a black man perspective, or just a man, period. If you've been out there, man, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. Luckily, I got friends and family that I feel comfortable talking to it about now. And I'm able to, I guess, just be able to manage it. You know, be able to not let it affect my everyday. I used to let it just tear me down every day and just determine my mindset, you know, on how I'm gonna live my life and what I'm gonna do day to day. And that's not cool. That's not healthy for me. That's not healthy for her. That's not healthy for my kids. It's a dead end situation, and I want men to be able to feel free to talk about your shit. Feel free to find somebody that you can confide in and talk about it. And let that pain and hurt and frustration and anger, because I know you angry, that's bottled up inside of you because you just want to choke and kill somebody for what happened, because I was it's just one of those things that you can't let it stop you from trying to achieve goals and do shit and dream and become a father and be a good father and become a husband and be that and be a better man, a better friend, and all that shit. But I just want people to know, man, at the end of the day, overcoming adversity and perseverance, man, that's the whole point in this. That's why we doing this. And I want people to know that this is real shit. Like, this ain't no fakeness, man. This is 100% authentic that y'all see from all three of us. The wife, the voice of reason over there, you hear from her. You know, this is why we do this. We want to bring real topics, real issues, and put them on the table, man, and not be afraid to talk about them. So we got them out there. We talked about it, and we told everybody, man, how to get over it, how to make you feel, man, how to push through, and just make it. Because we just trying to make it day to day. It's a mental battle to get through day to day, nigga. Day to day.
I take my pill every morning to keep me pushing. I promise.
Hey,
I ain't gonna lie.
I go to the gym every day. I lift some heavy shit. Like, I put that, the way I was feeling about myself, I put that. It took so much to hate me, and to hate the person that you're seeing in the fucking mirror. I don't wish that on anybody the way that I felt about myself. And I'm not gonna lie, some days I still feel that fucking way. Like, nigga, I was fat for 23 years, and if you let me tell it, I'm still there, goddamn it. But I realized if I put the energy that I took, even in getting mad at my situation and keep eating and just buying food to eat, if I took that same energy and put it into myself, nigga, I could change that shit. And I didn't think I could do that shit. Like, for real, bro. Like, being able to get the fuck up in the morning and run a mile, nigga, like, that's one of the best
feelings in the world,
in
nigga.
the fucking world, bro. Like,
God damn it.
Putting that energy back into yourself, y'all, is what I'm saying, man.
Yep.
Fuck all that.
That's what it's about.
All that. You can be upset, you can cry, you can feel however the fuck you want to feel, but that very next day, get up off your ass and go do something about it, man, because it can turn around. I'm working every day to be the best person I can be, not only for me. I don't give a fuck about me, honestly. It's for the people that, nigga, you see me. Man, my folks see me. People who didn't think they could lose weight are looking at me and being like, Harlem, how can you help me, nigga, when I didn't think I could help my goddamn self, man. And to give back by just helping yourself, bro. You don't know who you can affect by being the best you mentally. Y'all don't understand what I'm saying, man. To get up and just motivate others. Life is fucking hard, bro. It's so easy to fall the fuck off. Look, get up, make some shit happen. It's not gonna be easy. It's probably gonna be the hardest thing you ever had to do. But I swear to God, it's worth it, man. I swear it is. Woo, that got deep.
Got you. To get on through it, my brother. Listen, man, you a motivation and an inspiration to everybody out here. Listen, when everybody see you up before me, damn it, God damn it, good morning. Get your ass up. Get your big ass
Get
up.
your big ass up.
And do something with yourself. Like, God damn it, Harlem, I'm finna get on up now, damn it. I'm up, Harlem. Thank you. Oh, man.
First thing you see in the morning.
Right.
Hey.
God damn it, good morning. It's been heavy, man. I hope y'all learned something from us and our stories. We gonna jump to some of the stuff that happened this week. Get into some lighter topics, man. Well, we talked about. You want to tell the stories? What
we starting off with?
It's National Pizza Day.
It's National Pizza Day.
It's national. They said it's National Pizza Day
for sure.
He said for sure.
For sure.
Today.
And today we just got the disturbing. No, we don't have no pizza.
What city was that in, man?
Houston, I believe. Houston.
On Fox News, Fox 26 News in Houston. I don't know if it was in Houston. They had a story on their page. It's National Pizza Day. We're going to go out and get some pizza, babe. So, you know, this man and his girl went out to go get some pizza from Little Caesars. Home of the hot and ready. They got you all good for $5.
Home of the hot and ready.
You can get the extra most bestest for $6.55. I shouldn't be plugging that shit.
Right, you over here free plugging Little Caesars? Little Caesars.
God damn it.
Next time I see you.
We have flagged your video. This couple went, got their pizza. They was on the way home. Took a couple bites. And they said something ain't right with this pizza. They look underneath it. It's rat shit baked all into the dough. Bunch of rat poop. Not just one. It shouldn't be done.
It's rat shit.
It shouldn't be done. But that shit is sprinkled in the dough. Like cinnamon raisin looking kind of shit.
Oh my God.
And they took the pizza back to the store and they was like, oh, we had no idea that there was mice in this store, sir.
And all in the pizza taking shits.
All in the pizza, though.
They tried to deny and say it was raisins.
But they rolled out they dough.
They said that was some special crust.
It was raisins, ma'am.
Sun-dried raisins.
They hand rolled they dough, though.
I can give you a free crazy bread.
Don't they get it out of a roll? And then they roll it out?
Harlem worked there.
Yeah, I mean, well, see, back then, back in my day, we had to make the dough by hand. They shit still made fresh. It come in, I can't lie. Fuck y'all, I'm not about to give y'all
I'm not going to give y'all the recipe, the ingredients.
They make that dough fresh.
Exactly.
So they make the dough fresh. Somebody sprinkled it on there.
The rat turds was fresh. Just like the dough.
It's a sad day on National Pizza Day. Sad story for National Pizza Day.
Yep. Fucked up.
Bad.
That is not ground beef. What is that?
We got the school lunches in Little Rock.
Have you seen the school
I
lunches?
did.
Taylor, what your baby eating at the
so wait a minute,
school?
because I went to North Little Rock today and ate lunch with one of my guy friend's daughters. And I brought the lunch, so I was kind of looking around because I saw the post about Parkview. Now, that's their hot meals. Y'all do understand that, right? So that's their free meal. That's what they get for free. If they don't pay for their lunch, what they got on the tray is what they get for free. But they actually have an option to pay for their food and get whatever they want.
But the shit that they don't pay for,
so even for free,
I mean,
shit.
I mean, I get what
So
you're
if you
saying.
don't, right? I'm like, so
But
if you
at
don't
the
pay,
same- I mean,
we gonna give you the base.
it's
You get
wrong.
a piece of salami and
It's
a cup
wrong
of.
at the same
a
time,
shot glass of
but they
vegetable
do
soup,
also
nigga.
still have the option to put what they want on their plate. So if they didn't want the bread's not on the plate. If they didn't want the beans not on the plate. All they have on the plate is what they chose to get on the plate. Because you go through a line and you tell them what you want.
Okay,
Says we don't have the full story.
We don't have the full story. Obviously, we missing
It's
some
a
part.
school. Come on,
We
now,
just keep
think
seeing
about
these
it.
pictures. You posted them.
look,
Damn it! I just feel like it's if free food or not. A banana and an apple ain't ever hurt no damn body. That
Okay, but that's what I'm saying.
salami.
If you got 6 spots on the plate and you have 7 different options of what you want while you in the line, and you're telling them what you want, and you only get 3 out of the 7 options, your plate gonna be empty. You got 4 more spaces on
okay,
your plate.
so you're assuring me that the kids ain't out here getting
They can't be starving.
county jail specials.
Yep.
Because all of
Shot glass. Denise said shot glass of veggie soup.
nigga,
Yep.
you bite your cornbread, you shoot your damn. you bite your cornbread and shoot your soup. man.
When you went to school, did you have an option of a hot meal or did you have an option of a free lunch?
They
Like,
had-
you know what I'm saying? You had the option.
Like we went, is it elementary, middle school, or high school?
Parkview is
We talking about high school. Okay, so we talking about high school. I remember when I went to Fair and when I went to Bryan, we had the the paid for meal with the code.
Yeah.
You could get that,
Lunch
that
code.
or then you
Yes,
could
ID
get
number.
right, or then you can get the chicken strips, the salad.
Hey man,
You know, you had to pay for all
Yeah, but-
that.
the hot chip with the cheese cut.
Right, you had to pay for all that good stuff
That's
over
that
there.
McCullen shit.
That's what
that
I'm
McCullen
saying.
shit.
Right.
So that's what they doing now, though.
Okay.
You know, back then they didn't give us an option. They just
Yeah.
put
We
it
don't
on
have-
the damn
right.
plate. But now they give them an option.
You got an option of a shot glass of soup.
Yep. You sure do. And it was a paper plate. Because back then we had them little metal plates, you know.
God damn
Ain't
it,
no
that's-
more. Hold
that's
on.
the
Plastic
option.
plates.
Hold on. Ain't no more plastic lunch trays.
No, they're paper plates
Damn.
and plastic trays.
They breaking it all the way down, bro.
Yeah, they cheap.
The game has changed.
The nutrition side of the game in school, I don't think it was good when we was there, but it's definitely.
Nigga, they don't even have soda machines in school no more, huh?
They took, I think Governor BB ass was taking them out when we
Mike
was in school.
Huckabee did that
Well, yeah,
shit,
Mike
'cause
Huckabee. Yeah, that's right.
I was mad as fuck. I couldn't get a
BB.
a Fanta every 30 minutes, and he did that shit because he got skinny, and he fucked around and got fat again. So damn it, now I'm mad. I'm upset. I'm upset right now, nigga. You fucked up my high school life by taking away my damn Fruitopia. Now I can't find Fruitopia. That was probably. Hey, look, we going back.
Fruitopia, fruit punch, pink lemonade.
Okay, so obviously we got to get the whole story on the lunches. Obviously,
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was
if
just
you got
upset.
7 options and you ain't picking nothing,
I
or
don't
all the
believe that.
options
And
suck.
then they have an option to eat or not eat. Like, you
Right.
don't even have to go into
Like
the cafeteria.
I said, you need to just start packing some lunches and some snacks for your kids. If they that damn hungry, like I mean, buy
buy their
some,
stuff at home.
pack some snacks, pack some lunches.
What
Damn
you
it.
mean? I pack my kids lunch every day.
Hey, that's what I'm
They
saying.
eat
Pack their
mess.
damn lunch.
Better eat a peanut butter
Right.
and jelly sandwich.
If that's the case, pack their lunch. Because
Turkey
y'all know
sandwich.
they ain't finna do nothing about this damn nutrition.
See, that's
plan.
why
No.
They ain't finna change nothing.
I'm glad I don't have kids because I'll pack a lunch and take a bite of a sandwich and still put it in the back. Daddy must have made my goddamn.
I write my kids little cute notes.
I said I
in
wanted the
their
crust
box.
off, Daddy. I didn't say.
I bit the crust off for you. Love you, Dad. That's it.
We got the Florida mom. Back when the I know everybody heard about it.
I did.
The Florida mom going off
mom.
this week, about her son. I guess he didn't choose the school that she wanted him to go to, so she just walked the fuck off the stage and on national TV while he was making his announcement.
Okay, so we can talk about this again.
Yeah, this is it. This is this week.
Okay, because she had an Alabama shirt on with a Tennessee hat. Did anybody notice
I saw that.
She just didn't want him to go to Florida. That's where they're from. He's into a lot of gangs and stuff like that.
Hold on, wait a minute.
There was actually a report about it.
Okay, if y'all saying it's a report about it, we not following the meme or the Instagram or Facebook post of another nigga that said some shit and making us. You should all feel ashamed of yourself. No, I don't. I need a report. Okay, but if y'all saying
I had to find it, but
I need the
read
report.
It.
Okay, she said it's a report out. Okay, as long as it's not the Facebook.
Yeah,
post,
it was something that says, that they were saying that the mom just wanted him to go somewhere different to get him away from, his town and what he was around, and she just wanted him to be, around something else, whatever else it was. She just wanted him away from Florida.
So we excusing her behavior. But
then she went back and apologized.
See, well.
She did apologize. She was right, but she was dead ass wrong for what she did.
She was wrong for what she did, but
if that's her reasoning as to why she got up and left, I can respect it.
Her son.
But at the same time, I wouldn't have got up.
Better ways to handle that.
Yeah,
it is.
You can holler at Shorty off the stage, be like, "What the hell happened?" But still be happy for your son. Don't do that on national TV.
Sure? Yeah. I have changed my.
You don't do that.
I have changed my.
Don't do your son, your baby like that on national TV on his day, his time. It's his moment. This is his everything. He done worked hard for this moment, regardless of your feelings or whatever you feel. You put that shit aside and you wait until after all that camera and all this shit is over with, and you talk to your son like you got some sense. All this could have been avoided if she handled that situation totally different. I'm sorry. She shouldn't have acted like that. She shouldn't have got up and walked the fuck off on your son when it's his time to do his thing.
I feel that wholeheartedly.
It's his time. He worked hard for that.
Some people.
The nigga can't be that bad, y'all, if he going to Florida, Alabama, Tennessee, or whatever. Yeah, how bad of a nigga is he? How deep in the gang is he? He obviously just a foot soldier, damn it. He ain't out here committing no crime. They tell that man, go on. Get your little dime bag going on,
what man. You say, Graham manager.
A Graham manager. Get your little dime bag going on, man. They ain't out here letting him do nothing. He going to Tennessee, Alabama, and Florida, man. He ain't that bad of a nigga. I'm just saying.
And I feel,
man.
I understand.
Gang affiliation.
No, he don't have to be bad to be around it.
Look, I can feel both sides of the argument in that because
he can go pro at Florida.
He can
too, just like Tennessee and Alabama.
But here's the thing, like we was discussing earlier, man. When you get to a certain level, especially here, his mom's is thinking about his longevity and being safe wherever. You know what I'm saying? This is a prime fucking opportunity, man. It don't take shit to get in trouble and get all your scholarships pulled.
Right.
It don't take shit. So she thinking about, okay, if my son could get the fuck away, not saying that could follow you there too, but if my son get away from at least the environment that he's in where I know that it's happening, he will have a better shot and hopefully see a different side. So I can feel why she was upset.
He can be, hold on, first of all, you want your son that got problems in Florida where the gangs and shit at to go into a whole nother state where gangs and shit at, or a whole nother state just period?
Gangs everywhere.
So just because it can change his environment? Look. Or would you rather your son be in the state where he at, getting the same goddamn education, the same experience and talents that he can get right here, and do the same thing right at home where you can at least keep an eye on the little nigga? Or you can call coach, be like, Coach, what's going on with my son? You can have people that keep tabs on him right where he at. Instead of you want him to go to Tennessee or you want him to go to Alabama. I don't see where that... He don't want to do that, obviously.
Sometimes you got to uproot.
You can't force nobody to do nothing that they don't want to do.
Exactly.
Be a grown man now.
And I feel...
Mama gotta let baby boy grow up, but let Jody grow up, mama. Let Jody be a man, mama. Let Jody be a man. It's time to let Jody grow up and make his own decisions, mama. I'm sorry. Now, when he make it pro, you going to be right there behind him getting them good checks. Now, come on now. Ride with your baby boy. Let him do... The boy going to Florida. It ain't like he going to goddamn Florida Community College. I don't know what's down there. Pensacola Community College.
Shout out to Pensacola Community
I don't know.
College.
Is Pensacola in Florida or is that California?
Pensacola's in Florida.
It's in Florida. Okay.
Shout out to the Pensacola Community College, wherever that is.
Damn it.
Shout out to the Fighting
Y'all ain't got to be mad at me for what I'm saying.
See, now nigga on Florida. Fuck this nigga.
Right.
I give disorderly conduct a 1 star.
I'm telling them to stay in Florida, damn it. Hold on, we got some. Hey,
Ohio.
Columbus, Ohio here. I just hit the inbox. Hope others can learn from it. Hey, hit that like button for us, Miss T. Porter. You can be our 600 like so we can get to 600 likes. God damn it, because we trying to build. We building.
We 1 like away from 600.
We 1 like away from 600.
Hey.
1 like away from 600. Everybody, can you get us to 600 tonight? We just need
1 like. All I need is 1 like.
Hey.
All I need is 1 like. God damn it.
All I need is 1 like. 1 like. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna move on.
Hey, man.
I'm too crunk right now for y'all. Let me see what we got. The police chief in Little Rock is applying for the police position in South Carolina. I don't know where in South Carolina, but wherever you at, need to run. Goddamn it! Do not hire this nigga to be the police chief of your city. Honestly, I've heard of some stories about the police chief. I ain't even gonna lie. I heard he had some handcuff situation where somebody had to come unhandcuff him because he had got, a little sexually heated with a young lady or maybe a young man. I don't know. I'm just saying.
Hey, we done all lost the handcuff. We done all lost the handcuff.
The handcuff key was gone.
Shit get
so
real.
He had to call somebody for the handcuff key.
Shit get rearranged
to get his handcuffs off of him. And then I heard he took a $14,000 class at Harvard for leadership.
It's 2 Tanisas on the damn thing.
Is it 2 Tanisas on this one? Hey, there we go, 2 Tanisas. What's up? Kim is in the building. Kimberly Cole is in the building. Shout out Kim Cole. Yeah.
Don't hire this man for the police chief thing.
The police chief, man. Little Rock police chief. What's his name? Ruckner. He really can get the hell on. He really has a helpful situation around him.
You could take him.
Y'all can have him. Really ain't helping shit around.
We're trying to look. We're giving you first-hand knowledge. I'm not sure how you want your stuff to be ran. I wish I would have made some stories about that shit.
The nigga came to Little Rock to upgrade and boost his career and spend the tax dollars and not really just do anything around here. Is he the one
that went on trips and shit?
Yeah, he the one going on all these trips to conferences and shit, taking Harvard law classes and upgrading himself just to dip out. I seen it on the news this week. They said he going to South Carolina. I couldn't believe this shit. I was like, this nigga dipping out.
Wow.
I'll holler at y'all. It's been fun.
It's been real, Arkansas. Miss Tanise Porter. Had to make sure you get that right. Get that right.
I think we had some comments at the bottom when we first came on. We shout out all the people.
We did shout out all. Let me get back to these comments. I'm pretty sure they still tuned in somewhere. We talked about it. Mr. Ronda said, "Wow, it just got real when you're raped. It doesn't matter if you're male or female. It's not right. Being molested at a young age and being raped as a teen by a family member wasn't something easy to talk about. Even when my folks knew they didn't know anything, I had to live with life and all of that, but I'm a better person today because someone helped me work through all of that." Amen. And that's all we talking about, man. We getting over these hurdles. We getting over these humps in life, and you may not totally get over them because it's something that you can never get over, but we can work through them all together and get through them together as one by talking about it. Who am I missing? We got Denise. She said, "I pray at night and day, so many ways to go through your ish." Got the shot glass of veggie soup. She said communion lunch. It's the communion lunch.
Yes.
Oh man,
I wonder why they don't sell Jesus bread, man.
We still at $5.99 to run. Hopefully by the end of this episode, somebody can
Jesus
hit that.
bread.
No, hold on. I'm gonna get back to that because I'm still mad that we have 5.
We at $5.99.
We need 600.
Hold on, did we just break 600?
I
think we just broke 600.
Let me hold on. I got
no. We at $5.99.
We have.
I thought we broke 600, y'all. Somebody is not taking enough pity on us right now to get us across this threshold of $5.99.
Now I'm just mad.
Just one.
We just need one. Look, y'all, it's $5.99. If you needed $1 and I had 50 cents, I'd give it to you. All we need is one like, baby. That's all we're asking for is the one like. We trying to get 600 in the damn building. But yeah, Jesus bread, like the communion bread,
they do sell it.
They sell the wafer bread.
Yeah, they sell it.
Has Jesus ever, man, I would be upset of the representation of my body if I was Jesus. I need to be a sweet Hawaiian roll. I want people to be excited. They about to, nigga, we get Jesus this week. We get Jesus
Lord.
this week, man. Look.
And that grape juice, though.
No, we gotta have the real wine, baby.
You got the grape juice.
Yeah.
Welch's.
I came here to relieve your pain and make you feel good. We got
got them little communion crackers. They got them at Dollar General, Walmart, Kroger.
I got a Dollar General communion cracker, Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not the brand for this.
I believe
We at 600.
We at 600.
We are at 600 likes. If I had some balloons or some confetti right now, I'd throw it in the air. We have worked hard for this 600. I'm not giving away shit for you getting the 600 follow or the 600 like. I'm giving away this time and my energy. That's what I'm doing.
I'm giving this love.
Giving this love, this experience of being a part of all of this, all of us, and what we do at Disorderly Conduct. And you know what?
And we thank you like
and
a motherfucker. Man, we done worked hard for 600 fucking likes. We thank y'all so much for putting up with our shit.
We got people from everywhere. Ohio, Florida, New Jersey, California. My man from the Middle East. The other white girl from Australia.
We got another one?
No, it's the other white girl, meaning besides Kayla. Our other white girl in Australia. That's what I meant.
600 followers.
Right.
Ain't 2 of them that's white. You got more than 2 white girls.
Okay, we got about 5 white girls. That follow us straight up, that legit fuck with Disorderly Conduct. We trying to get some more. Listen, this show is for everybody, man. We talk about some of everything. We don't give a damn, man. We discuss all of our shit.
Okay, so did y'all hear about the security guard who snatched up the kid at the school?
What school? What?
Yeah, you ain't seen
no.
that? I want to say
I missed this one.
I want to say it was at North Little Rock, man. It was a young man.
No, it wasn't. It was actually Jay Fair.
Jay Fair?
Fair.
Whoa.
It was, what's his name? Mr. Terry. He been there for like 25 years. He's a security guard.
Mr. Terry.
I don't know.
25 years as a security guard? No Big Green got snatched up a couple months back for domestic battery.
And they made a video.
Yeah. Supposedly, they only showed part of the video.
Okay, because the part I seen...
Unless he got glasses on, a short...
The part I seen... You mean it was an older white security guard and a young black man?
Right.
Older white?
Right. Right.
See, it's...
You can only see what you can see in the video, but you always know there's more that's going on before somebody can catch what's going on camera.
Right.
So, of course, something happened for the altercation to happen to begin with, because somebody caught it when it was starting. You know what I'm saying? So, I actually have a friend that used to work at the school with the security guard, and what he was told was that the young man provoked the security guard and was calling him names and stuff like that. And the man told him to get up, put his tray up. He said no. And the guy pushed him, and he pushed back. And then he tried to restrain him, and that didn't happen. He had to pin him up against the wall. And they said because he was so small, he flew across the floor. But, you see what you see on camera.
Right.
So you never, know exactly what happened. There's three sides to every story. What he say, she saying the truth.
And the
so
truth. I don't know the whole story. From what I seen, y'all know me. I'm a partisan type nigga. I try to see a balance in everything.
Partisan type nigga, did you?
Partisan, not Parmesan.
partisan.
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 Partial.
Partial like a motherfucker, man.
Half and half.
The security guard fucked up by having to push that young man like that. Because if you see the video, he pushed that nigga. It looked like you ever watch Dragon Ball Z and they push a motherfucker and he fly through about 3 or 4
right,
mountains.
through 3 or 4 mountains like a motherfucker.
He said Kelly, not Terry.
Oh, Kelly, not Terry. Get his name right. Kelly.
Okay.
Yeah, something like that.
And
That guy named Kelly. I don't remember him.
I feel like in situations like that, man, I try to hold the adult to more responsibility than the young man.
Yeah.
I'm finding myself a lot of times, man, especially when it's white or black. If it's a young black nigga, I always be like, well, he shouldn't have been this way to an older white person. But I feel like especially if you've been doing whatever for so long, you should have thicker skin than that to let somebody young get up under you and react that way. Because, nigga, when I'm mad, I'm liable to kill a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I think that's anybody. But on the other hand, I'm not sure what the young man was going through. Maybe it was a tough day at the home, things like that. But
you also have to understand these kids do provoke these
the
security guards.
Kids don't give a fuck. Because we did it back in school. Well, I didn't say we did it. I was a great student. But
they do.
And I'm not saying that the security guard is right for what he did at all by any means, but you also got to realize that they do provoke security guards.
Look, we did.
Yeah, they do.
We did so much dumb shit for no reason, just to piss people off, man. I don't. And now in the days of camera phones and social media, people just do shit. Have you heard of the hot coil challenge? I'm
tired of these damn challenges. I don't want to hear about another stupid ass challenge y'all got out here.
Well, you're gonna hear about this one because the hot coil challenge.
Hot coil.
You know, you got your stove. You got your stove. You know how the coils get hot.
Oh my God!
It's a nigga that said it's the hot coil challenge.
He trying to eat the hot coals.
I'll share that bitch as soon as we get through with it. I'm talking about coils like a oven coil on your stove.
Oh, what?
Put his whole arm on that bitch. Yes. Yes, and that's the challenge.
So did you see the boiling hot water challenge?
Wow.
No. What is
oh my God. So it's like some girl that went viral for throwing hot water on a boyfriend while he laying on the bed because he cheated or whatever.
That will kill that nigga.
Yeah. So they were putting that as a challenge, the boiled hot water challenge. Yeah, that would kill somebody. That would burn. Give 2nd, 3rd degree burns.
But people out here eating Tide Pods too. So society is doomed, y'all. If you've never seen the movie Idiocracy, go watch it tonight. It's one of my favorite fucking films because we can't stop eating Tide Pods. They're gonna stop selling them. As people, I'm not even white, black. Fuck all that.
Cause y'all we stop eating the damn Tide Pods.
We as people can't stop eating.
Can't keep your mouth off the Tide Pods. It's a goddamn shame.
I stopped having hope.
At first it was bath salts. Now it's Tide Pods.
Bath salts and K2. Now y'all eating Tide Pods and burning yourself on hot coils.
I heard. Did y'all see the video? No, it's a video out here of a teacher. He took his belt off and whooped the kid ass in school. I think he was fed the fuck up. You know how mad you gotta be? You know what? I'm not even finna whoop you. I'm finna take my belt off and whoop your ass.
Yeah.
No, like y'all said, the kids provoke him. Like he is. First of all, if I see my son on video and another kid and another grown ass man or grown ass woman face doing all of this, putting your hands on them, touching them or doing anything, we gonna have a problem. That's off top. You shouldn't be doing that. You need to teach your kids more respect than that. You shouldn't be in no grown person's face doing anything like that.
Right.
And once he did that, That man got up, took his belt off, and he was laughing and joking, trying to run, thinking he going, he just joking. That man caught up with his ass finally and started whooping his ass with that belt. I'm not making this up. They got it on video. It's like a Snapchat or whatever video. Something, just Google.
I'm proud.
Teacher, white.
I'm proud.
I said, I hope that I would have whooped it, and he gonna get an ass whooping when we get home. That's old school parenting. You whoop your kids' ass at school, right. They acting up, and when they get home, they get another ass whooping.
Hoping they forgot about, boy. I remember I used to hope they forget about me fucking up in school. I try to go to sleep early. I'm gonna need you to get on up, son.
Try to sneak on in.
I'm going to bed. I got home at 4. I got home at 4.
It's still daylight outside.
It's 4:50. All right, I done finished my homework. I'm going to bed, man. Judge Judy still on and shit. Hell no.
News ain't even came on.
News ain't even came on. 5 o'clock news. 5 o'clock news ain't even came on. I'm in bed. I'm not even hungry tonight. I'm gonna just go to bed. I'll see y'all in the morning.
You ever try to wear an extra pair of clothes, like a layer, just to absorb some of the blows that you know?
Don't realize that it's gonna stick to your original skin and make the ass whooping reverberate that much. That nigga.
Some ass whoopings.
Oh, they let you sleep for a couple hours and turn that light on just to fuck with your senses. And now you disoriented and shit, and then got your ass whooped all over.
Those 2 o'clock in the morning, wake your ass up, you dead sleep ass whoopings. Nigga, I done had a few of those. Listen, those are the worst ass whoopings. When they come in there and flick the light on, you all next thing you know, you feel like something's whooping your ass, goddamn it. And it be real quick, don't it? It ain't nothing that take long. It's real quick. They in and out on your ass, like
get out.
And now go back to bed. What kind of shit is that? I can't go back to sleep after this ass whooping. I just got beat. Oh man, y'all. We got 3 minutes, y'all. 3 good minutes, so we can go longer. What y'all want to do? You want to get on up out of here?
Shit, it don't matter.
Y'all know I'm moving this weekend.
That's right. So. Yeah. Let me go and get Caleb out of here. Good. We actually on time. Damn it, we are on time, man. Okay. No, we not. We 30 minutes behind.
You have to call out one of the comments.
Hey.
Shelton says it's called a kamikaze ass whooping.
A kamikaze ass whooping.
Super Saiyan
ass whooping for your ass. Mamas don't play, boy. My mama did not.
Boy, you ever had to pick out your own switch and got the wrong switch, and now you had
to go back out there and pick another one?
Time. Oh man,
you didn't came back with the thin switch.
Don't make me go out there and pick. That's what they used to say.
They coming back with a whole.
You gonna pick that?
That ain't even legal, mama. Why you got that? You broke that off. That wasn't even on the ground. Man, look. Them ass whoopers and teach you some shit. There's still some ass whoopers I remember that make me do adult decisions to this day. I'm not going to do that. No.
You remember that ass whooping you had? Make you pause like Cardi B did in that one video. Y'all ain't seen that video?
Yes.
Bro, she just mid-sentence, she talking, bro, and then just stop like and go back to whatever the fuck she was saying, like some cocaine or something. Hit her.
Yeah, she just went back. She talked. She was like, blah, 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 blah.
Stop.
Yeah, blah, blah.
Got that refresh button went off.
Right, and it came right back in. Man, we're gonna go. What do y'all want people to take away from this good episode of Disorderly Conduct? My good co-host over here. What do y'all got for them?
You can go first, K, man.
Miss K, what you
I gotta go first. I'll go by just going over, if you do have a mental health illness or you, and I want to, mental health illness, we'll talk about that. If you do have a mental health illness or you're going through depression, PTSD, postpartum, something that might happen, anything like that, seek help. Like, for real.
Right.
It don't have to just be a doctor. I would definitely say try different options. If a doctor don't work for you, try a pastor. If you go to church, you're religious, or try a friend or somebody you feel like you can confide in or something. Don't keep it, held up and inside, because it could kill you, you know.
Right.
There is actually something called a broken heart syndrome.
Yeah.
Just so you know. And it wears on your heart, actually tears down your heart and breaks it down, can cause you to be depressed all the time and be reclusive and act different ways and be more stressed, you know. And it's not just because of a breakup. You can actually have broken heart syndrome from anything, a loss of a family member, a loss of a job, just anything that you go through that could be of some type of depression or anxiety or anything like that. So that's what I would say is don't hold back. Like, I mean, you ain't got to force it on people, but at least be open about it and, you know, accept it. That was one thing that, you know, ABCs of accepting or admitting, believing, and committing. You know, you got to accept and admit to what you're going through. You got to believe in yourself so that you can commit to doing what's right for yourself. And I think that's important.
That's great. My brother over here, what you got to say before we get on up out of here?
If it's one thing I want folks to take away from this episode, man, it's it's a couple things. Hey, about 3 things. A lot of things.
One thing, Harlem.
I'm sorry, goddammit. I always gotta do extra, but hey, man, look. Quick shit. It's okay to not be okay. We all go through some shit. Let that shit out, man. Stop holding that shit in, y'all. Right. Everybody has bad days. We all going through something. Ain't nobody walking this earth unscathed. Like
we all crazy. We just showed it.
We all ways. Crazy. We just showed in different. You goddamn right. Goddamn right. But hey, man, like I said, it's fucked up. Things happen. A lot of shit fucks with our mental. But if it's one thing I want y'all to know, man, like I said, today may have been a bad day. Okay, fine. Have your little pity party. Go through whatever you want to do. That next day, you need to get up and make a change. Always look forward to the next day. Don't let one day ruin the rest of your days, man, because you could end a lot of shit so quickly and you don't know that next day could have been your breakthrough. So, keep on motherfucking pushing. Shit get hard.
Find something to entertain your mind. Jams from Screw. I recommend you jams from Screw, and you can get that shit on screweduprecordsandsandtapes.com. It's the best music out there, y'all.
This nigga steady promoting somebody.
I'm sorry, I let that
I gotta stop him from doing. No, I'm just messing. Now before we get up out of here, man. Before we go, my brothers, you know I gotta speak to you. Like I said, man. We as black men are always told we can't talk about stuff. We gotta hold all this stuff in. We can't just talk about emotions and feelings and everything that we go through. And we as men, we got jobs, we got lives, we got wives, we got kids, we got all this bullshit that we got to go through every day. And we just told to just keep on pushing. I'm here to tell you, my brother, if it's somebody in your life, if you got a father, a mother, a best friend, a wife, anybody that you can go talk to today and just talk to them about what you're going through, man. Talk to them. Release some of that pain, that frustration that you're going through. Because in the end of the day, man, it's really just holding you back from being great. And what we all want to be is great. We want to be better than we were yesterday. And I want everybody to be better today, right now. Start today. Make sure, man, you download the podcast, Disorderly Conduct, on Google Play, Apple Podcasts. You can get it on Spreaker, SoundCloud. Make sure you hit that like button. Hit the like button on the Disorderly Conduct Entertainment page, man. We appreciate y'all for hitting that. We hit that 600 mark tonight, man.
Yeah. Like, share.
We did that. So we thank y'all, man. Our loyal supporters, man, for coming through tonight on this good-ass Friday night. Before we get up out of here, man, remember what we said. This was an important episode. I don't think you gonna see anything else like this from some brothers and some sisters coming together, man, making it happen and doing something positive, trying to be better and make sure people can learn from our mistakes, damn it, because we done fucked up out here, y'all. We done fucked up, so y'all can learn from us.
And sometimes steady fucking up.
Every day.
If you're not learning every day, you just...
Something wrong, like a motherfucker. Exactly. Amen on that.
So, man, this is The Squad. K-Mac, DJ Harlem James, K.
Hey.
The voice of reason, Miss Samantha Stewart, my wifey over there. Might have a baby this week, y'all. Never know. Let me shout that out. Might have a baby this week.
Taking bets.
Right.
When the baby gonna
taking bets, taking weight bets. Hey. All of that good stuff. Hit my inbox. You might win some. The Disorderly Conduct had some shit. We building, y'all. We appreciate you. Thank you. Enjoy your weekend. Next Friday, we'll be back. Boom.
Boom.
Amen.